Hello, everyone. Let's just wait for a while, few seconds, to so that everyone can join and we can start the orientation session then. Okay, guys. So, very good evening, and my name is Nishtha. I am DSC lead at MRIRS, and I would like to welcome you to the orientation session of 30 days of web development, where our only aim is to kickstart your career in the field of web development, for which you have definitely taken the very first step by registering for this program. Before starting the orientation, I would like to take a moment and thank to all the team members who have worked so hard throughout so many weeks to bring this program to life, and our sponsor Skillenza for sponsoring us so that we could bring this program to you. And moving on, so what we in this slide, I would just want to give you a brief overview of what we are going to cover in the 30 days. Now, I know that it is a long timeline, and I really don't want to bore you with all the kind of technical stuff and the content and everything. I just want to give you an overview of everything that you are going to be learning throughout these 30 days. So tomorrow on December 21, we're going to be starting with GitHub. And then so why GitHub? One of the reasons is all of our submissions for projects is going to be on GitHub. So GitHub is one of our very important portal that you should be familiar with. And it's not just about our program, but GitHub is like the lead in every single development sector. So you have to be familiar with this technology. And for any beginner, if you are not familiar with GitHub, do not worry. We will guide you through everything in the session tomorrow, which is going to be tomorrow. And then, as you can see, we have also mentioned the days that these topics are going to be covered in. So we will jump straight into HTML right after GitHub, and then CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, Firebase. Now, I can agree that some of you who are beginners might feel like I'm throwing a lot of technical jargon at you and you do not understand what any of this means. But do not worry. These topics are allocated time according in a way that you will be able to not just cover the course content, but also participate in quizzes and make projects. And one of the best part is that with every topic, we do not have just a final project. We have project with every topic. So let's say with HTML, we have a project after you complete the section. For CSS, we have a project after you complete it. Same goes for the quizzes, which will test your knowledge of what you learned throughout the course. And at the end, after we cover everything, we have a final project, which will incorporate all of the knowledge that you have learned over the 30 days, and you will work on a final project that will, apply all your knowledge that you learned. Now, I know that this is like a lot, and you must be wondering how are we going to learn all of it. So Harsh will be walking you through the different portals that we will be using and how you can access the course content. Harsh, over to you.
Cool. Hey everyone, my name is Harsh Kumar Khatri and I am a developer student club lead at Career Point University. So here I'll be telling you what all portals we have for you and how we have managed all the things for you to make your experience a learning one. So the first thing which we have for you is the GitHub. Why we are using GitHub is that we have arranged all the content related to the program in a single repository under subfolders, which are having per day files or per day content related to that topic. So the first reason for using GitHub is this, and the next reason is that as many of you might be knowing that GitHub is one of those technologies which is used like in plenty of things in this industry. So we are also using it for submission. So all the projects or the mini projects which you will be making throughout the program, you will be submitting it through the GitHub. You don't need to worry if you don't know what GitHub is or you don't know how to work with GitHub. So we have a session dedicatedly for that tomorrow. So we have good speakers who are planning and who are having a session. Then they'll be telling you all about GitHub and how we are using GitHub for submission. So see the session tomorrow. Let me show you where the content is or how you can access the content. So we'll be sharing a link to this repository with you in a while or in the announcement channel in the Discord. So keep an eye on that. Till then, this is the repository which we have created, and here you can see that these are all the folders or the subdirectories which we have created for the content. So for example, if you are talking about the HTML content, so you can directly click on this HTML folder and it will be loading the site and it will be opening this HTML directory for you. Here you can find the day-wise content for HTML which we have arranged for you, and this content is basically for those of you who don't know what these MD files are, so you can consider these as text file. So we have arranged all the content for you here. Now some of you might be having a question that why we are not having live sessions and why we are providing you with the content or this thing. So what we have faced is that many of you who go through live session or go through some video tutorial, so you get stuck in the tutorial hell and you are not able to practice things by yourself, or you are not able to do much more things except the project which are being told in this particular tutorial or in this particular live sessions. So here we want you to explore through all the things or to learn more things. For example, if you are facing with any issues in any of the topics, so we want you to go through and to come out through that topic all by yourself. But you don't need to worry. We have some we have some more things for you. We'll be telling you about them a bit later. Now you might be thinking why we are having Skillenza as a platform. So first thing which Skillenza has provided us is that it has provided us a platform where we have arranged all the things related on the per day basis. Like for a participant who don't know or who has joined a bit later, so he can go to Skillenza and he can find all the and the Skillenza is that all the quizzes or all the things which we are providing you, like majorly for the quizzes, we'll be hosting them on Skillenza and we'll be tracking your progress over there. So the top performers of the quiz, on the basis of the timing in which they have submitted the quiz and on the basis of the correct answer, we'll be tracking this through the Skillenza platform. So let me show you this, how you can manage and find stages on Skillenza. You can find the registration link in the description. I guess it is the first link in the description. So when you will be clicking on that link, you will be finding a register button with our community challenge page. So I have already registered. So this is showing me some stages here. So what these stages means. So basically these stages are like a type of card which we have created where we have arranged all the things on in the day-to-day basis. So you can see that here kickoff call, it is to be started on 28th January on 6 p.m. so that if someone is visiting this page, so he can get an idea or gist of what we are going to cover on that day or what we have planned for the participants on that day. So similarly for GitHub, we have we have created this card where you can see that we are having a session tomorrow and this will be starting on this time, and for the other days also we have created this. So don't forget to register on this as it is very important. There is one more thing which I'll be telling you along with the prizes and swags, and it is also one of the things why you should register on this platform, the Skillenza platform. Now, the next thing which we are having you is for you is the Discord server. So why we are using a Discord server? Most of you might have seen that in many programs, when you are doing an exercise or in live sessions, you are doing an exercise, you only have a way to connect with others is through the chat which the YouTube provides, but you sometimes miss many things there. So we have made a Discord server available for you where you can communicate with the people who are participating in this program and you can have a talk with them, discuss things with them. I'll be walking you through the servers and the channels we have, as if you are not having much knowledge with Discord, so you don't need to worry. I'll be telling you about this in a while. Apart from that, all the doubts on the daily basis we'll be taking over there. So you can have a doubt session with our mentors, with our DSC leads on the Discord itself. So now let us see what all channels we have for you in the Discord server. So when you will be joining our Discord server or clicking on the link given in the description for our Discord server, you will be landing on this rules channel. So basically these are the channels. Some of them are like voice channel, some are text channel, and some of the channels have specific permission. So you can't view this channel until and unless you are having a specific role assigned to you. So when you are opening this server for the first time, you are landing in this rules, and you can find all the rules which you need to follow, else you will be kicked or banned from the server. You can see that here some points are mentioned that you have to keep your doubts specific to some doubts channel, and you have to keep your music bot request specific to music command channel. So you need to go through these rules before moving forward in the server. Now what the announcement channel is that all the things related to the program or all the important updates will be told to you through this announcement channel. So you need to keep an eye on this. Once we are having anything for you or any update in the program or anything is released, today we are having this live call. So we have posted about this, tagging everyone in this announcement channel. Now what this general channel will be having is that here you can contact other participants or other people who are a part of the server and have discussion on various other things. In this doubt channel, you can ask your doubt related to the program, but make sure that for a particular technology like HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JS, or GitHub, or project or quizzes, you should keep your doubt specific to a particular technology in this particular channels. But doubt which are not related to these, you can post them here in this doubt channel. In this introduction, you can introduce yourself, and in this voice channel you can join and have a conversation or like a video call with other people who are part of this voice channel. Next thing is this technical query. So what this technical query will be having is here or in another server, that is the daily syncs channel which we'll be creating for you. So in that channel, we'll be having daily voice calls. So we'll be updating you with all the details about this channel once it is created. So what will be there is that we'll be having daily calls around 8 to 9 p.m. With the participants. So if you are facing any doubts regarding the program or want some clarity regarding any topic, so we have a bunch of DSC leads. We have around 50 plus DSC leads who are collaborating, and we have some core members and some mentors also. So they can join that server with you. You can tag them and they'll be joining the server with you, and then you guys can discuss those doubts and like solve those doubts directly. Now there is also a fun zone where you can, in this water cooler channel, you can keep your off topic conversation in memes. You can share memes in music command. You can make your music request. Apart from these two categories are for specific roles. So if you don't have these roles, you won't be able to access these channels. So these were some of the community portals which we have arranged or we have provided to all the participants, so that your experience could be made like a good one, because we know your experience matter when you are participating in any of the program. Now you might be knowing that there are some special features which program provides. So we also have these for you. So there are many more other than these, but some of the key points which I am highlighting here are, we are having a separate voice channel for doubt support. So we have around 50 plus leads, a bunch of core team members from these DSC chapters who are collaborating, a group of mentors who are doing very good in the industry related to web development, or are working on very good projects related to web development. So they can help you in the voice channel along with your doubts, or with your doubts which you are having or facing any problem on. Now free resources are also provided to you, so you don't need to pay anything for these resources. Now you must be thinking how we have arranged these resources. So these resources are provided to you, or the bunch is created with the help of some people who are doing very good in this industry and have worked on like a very good and good amount of project related to HTML, CSS, JS, like front end development, back end development, and stuff like that. So these are also a key feature for this program. The next thing is the quizzes. So as Nishtha mentioned, that after every topic is covered, like after HTML and after CSS, we have made some quizzes for you, so that you can track your progress solving those quizzes. Like you can track if you have got the topics thoroughly, or if you need to do some more practice with those topics. So you can go through those quizzes and projects also. So for example, if you are completing HTML, like we are having 3 to 4 days for HTML. So once you are completing that, you can work on the quiz related to HTML and a mini project which we will be updating you with for HTML and for the CSS and so on. So you can work on these things, and more details about these will be shared as soon as as far as the program moves. So you don't need to worry about these now. Next thing which we are having is a speaker session. So you might be thinking who these speakers are. So these are the people who are working in the industry and having a good amount of knowledge related to this particular session. So another question which might hit you is like why you should attend the speaker session. So let me tell you that these are the speaker sessions where you will be getting much more knowledge apart from the content which we are providing. So if you are attending any of the speaker session, then it is sure that you will be getting some other knowledge except the content which we are providing, and the experience also the speaker is having. So you can ask your question with them, like how is their experience working in the industry and how they have landed good jobs and etc. So you can ask speakers also in the comment section. Now Nishtha will be telling you about some of the best practices which you should follow being a part of this program.
Thank you, Harsh. That was awesome. I hope that you guys got a better insight into the course structure and all the communication portal, because it is very important for you to stay connected with us. Now coming to this best practices. So this was designed in a way like how we want you to get the best out of this course, right? So these are the few things that if you follow, I personally, like, we all promise you that you will get the best out of this course. You will get there. So first thing is, do not copy. I mean, there will be no one looking over you while you will be making the submission or writing the code, right? But we would appreciate if you keep that honesty and do not plagiarize, right? One of the things that why is it so important is because it is your own learning path. If you will be honest, then I think that it will be your own benefit, since it will help you to learn more. So first of all, that's the rule. And second of all, finish submissions before deadline. Now, this is kind of a self-paced course, but if you look at it, we are having sessions, we have deadlines for projects, quizzes. So we want you to finish those before deadlines instead of piling up your work, right? I mean, even though it's like, so one of the best way to summarize this is do not procrastinate. I know as much as we love to, but do your work today. And as soon as like when the work is assigned, after that you can just go ahead, solve the quizzes, work on the project. You will be given a day or two for the project, so do not worry about that. We are keeping the deadlines in a way that everyone can manage. And third part, try to be creative. We can definitely give you all the tools that you need to have to be the best web developer, but one of the greatest tool of one of the best web developers is their own creativity, how they are able to search that, use that knowledge. So in one way that web developer develop these knowledges is they research by themselves. So even though all the content will be available, I would request you to expand your horizon, expand this from this classroom and learn more, and play with the content that we are providing to you instead of doing what we are telling you to do. I mean, definitely you are going to complete that, and after that, if you feel like I want to try something more, then that would be something that will really help you to, get the best out of this course. Fourth, stay engaged at all times, because I know this is like, we are not going to have session every day, and you have to stay connected with us to, be informed of all the announcements of the content, of quizzes, deadlines, of projects, and everything. So yeah, stay connected on Discord. Do check your Discord every morning for all the announcements and everything. And last part, do not quit. I mean, 30 days is a long day. I get it. And every day you might have to put in some effort. But when you registered for this course, some part of you have this motivation to finish this course. And we want that for you. And we will do the best to provide you that space where you can do that. So as long as you are cooperating, we will be very happy to cooperate. If you're stuck, text us, let us know in the Discord channel, and we will try to help you in every possible way. Moving on, Harsh will tell you more about the prizes, which I guess so many of you are very excited about. Harsh, over to you.
Yeah, so as we haven't announced much about the prizes apart from the certificates earlier, so this is a surprise which we have for all of you. So what all prizes we have in this program is that you will be having three internship which will be granted or which will be provided to the top three participants for this program. So what will be the criteria of judging these participants is that for being eligible for any of the prizes, you need to submit all the quizzes, all the mini projects, all the final projects. So you need to submit this, as this is an essential thing for getting yourself eligible for the prizes. Also, one more thing which told you that I'll be covering it in the prizes part. So you need to have yourself registered on Skillenza for getting these prizes or being eligible for these prizes. Now talking more about these internship. So it is great that three people will be getting the internship according to their performance. But once you have got this internship, you will be going through an HR round, like an interview round, before getting selected for the company. Apart from this internship, we have other swags for you also. So some of them are 20 gaming keyboards, 20 swag packs, 20 hack packs, and every participant who is completing the criteria, which is four mini projects, four quizzes, and final project. So you will be eligible for the Azure points. One more thing which is to be mentioned is that everyone who is filling the form or who is registering will be getting a participant certificate. So it is for everyone who has filled the form or who has registered himself or herself on Skillenza. But for the people who are following along with the program and who are completing all the things, they don't need to be sad. So we have a certificate of excellence for them. So you will be getting that certificate once the program ends. We'll be going through your submissions and seeing if you have submitted all the projects, all the quizzes, and the final project. So then we'll be sending you your certificates after that. So these were some of the prizes, or I can say like many prizes which you will be getting after the program. Now, this was all from our side. Now, if anyone of you has any questions, so you can put that down in the comment box, and we'll be happy to answer that.
Okay, Harsh, we have a question, I guess.
Yeah. Yes.
Do you want to go for
So
this?
yeah, you can take this.
No, no, I want you to take this. Go ahead.
Cool. Yeah, so Anish Bose asks, can we use this web development course in our resume? So Anish, any of the course you do or any of the certificate you do, the most important thing which you should use in your resume is the skills which you are getting from that course or the projects which you are building in the timeline of that course. So I guess it is wrong to say that you can mention a course in your resume, but yeah, you can surely mention the skills like HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JS, Firebase, and many more which you are acquiring through the timeline of the course. Also, you can mention your the certificate of excellence you get once you have completed all the like things which I just mentioned. So yeah, you can mention these.
Adding on to that, you will be building projects. So that is something that you can definitely mention in your resume. So yeah, next question. Uh, Okay, Ruchi, I guess where you got confused is when I mentioned that this course is going to be self-paced. I meant it in a way that we are going to be giving you content every day. So it's like you will not have access to the entire course in one day. In the initial, you will have access to the content day-wise, so that sometimes it gets overloaded, and we do not want to do that in any way. So that's why to maintain the engagement, we will be having content released every day instead of releasing it all at once. So yes, no, I don't think you can complete this challenge in 15 days.
Also, we have quizzes and projects which will be releasing on some particular dates according to the program. So I don't think that you will be able to complete this program before without doing those things. So you need to be like doing all the things which we are sending you in the announcement during the program. And the program is created in a way that it will be completing on the 30th day itself. We can move on to the next one.
Go ahead, Harsh, answer that one.
Yeah. So for tracking your progress for the quizzes, you can track it through the Skillenza platform. After doing the quiz or after submitting the quiz, you will be seeing a leaderboard where you can see if your submission has been made successful or not, and what is your status in the leaderboard. Apart from that, for tracking your projects, we are using GitHub. So we'll be seeing your commit history once you are making your final submission. So we'll be going through your commit history. So it is not like that if a participant who joins late, he can one thing which he can do is like he can complete all the projects on the last day and then he can submit. But we don't want that. We want you to do a bit each day, and at last you create some good projects. So we want you to follow this process rather than doing everything at last. So through your commit history and through the leaderboard and your submissions, we'll be tracking your progress.
And guys, just focus on learning and just, enjoy the process instead of focusing more on how is it going to go or are we going to win or not. I guess that's the best, that's the way that you get the best out of everything. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Skillenza is giving the internship opportunity, although you will have an HR round. So you have to take care of that. We will give you all the tools, we will prepare you, and we will wish you all the best luck. If you get it, we will be very happy. In that case, Harsh, you want to go ahead?
Shivangi, you don't need to worry about this. If you are having exam or if any of the DSC chapter is having exams or practicals or any assignment submissions to make, so you don't need to worry about that. The thing is, for getting eligible for the swags, you need to make your submission in time. But if you are making your submissions, all of your submission before the end of the program, you will be eligible for the certificate of excellence. But we won't giving you any swags, or we won't you won't be eligible for the swags itself if you are making your submissions late.
Plus, Shivangi, if you are consistent throughout the course, like every day you are doing little by little, then I think you will be very fine. I think you can manage that because we have managed the content in a way that you can have time to do other things as well. Thanks. Next question. Definitely go for it. This is definitely designed for beginners. So we are covering from GitHub to help you experience how you're going to submit your projects to everything. Harsh, do you want to add something to that?
No, that's fine. If you are a beginner, just go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me take this one. So as such, there are no timings for this program. We will be providing you the content. It is up to you. You have to take out like minimum 1 hour for going through this content. It is good if you are able to cover that content up in less than that time. But I guess minimum 1 hour would be enough for each day going through this content. So as Nishtha mentioned that it is a self-paced course, so you have to go through the things all by yourself, taking time out from your schedule. As such, we don't want to bound you like the school system or the college system for the classes, setting time, particular timings for you to have your classes. So we don't want to bound you in that.
I think yes. What do you say, Harsh? I think it is necessary since we will be accessing, although Discord could be accessed by mobile, but we have GitHub and then we will be making, forking the projects as well and working on GitHub as well. So I think it is necessary, Neetu.
Yes, it is necessary like having a PC because you will be working on some projects related to HTML, CSS, JS. So I don't think so that you will be able to make all these projects without a PC.
By registering the course. And if you have registered the course, you have access to the free resources that we will be providing. And what should be your next steps? Well, do not worry about anything. First of all, take one day at a time. So tomorrow, as I said, that we will be starting with a GitHub session. So if you're a beginner, do join that, go through that. And each day we will be giving you content to go through. So you do not have to think about what are we going to do the next day. We will be giving you everything that you need to do. We will be announcing everything. That's why I said just stay connected with us, just stay engaged in the Discord channel so that you do not miss any announcement regarding the course content and the deadlines. Harsh, you want to go ahead for that?
Yeah. So it is worth joining this course. If you already have knowledge about HTML or JS, you can do one thing is you can directly make the submission for quizzes and for the projects which we'll be providing you, or you have to do these. So rather than going through this course and taking some time out, you can work on some good projects related to that and do submissions to get eligible for certificate and for the swags. Banu, as we mentioned that in the Skillenza platform, after registering, you will be seeing some stages related to like what all things, how the program will be going. And for the syllabus or for the content, you don't need to worry. We'll be sharing the GitHub link where all the content is hosted with you, like by today or tomorrow, or in the GitHub session tomorrow itself. So you don't need to worry about the syllabus or the things.
Hi, Debolina. Yes, it is very necessary to join the Discord server since it is a main communication portal, which means that if we were to give you any information or if you were to be very up to date with anything that's happening in the program, then it would be very, very useful for yourself to join our Discord server. And you will also have round the clock out support. So that is also one thing. It's like if you're stuck and if you need help, you can hop over to the Discord server. And since you mentioned that you do not have an account, it's very easy. It's completely fine if you do not have an account. Just get out and create one. And what you can do is I think, Harsh, we have given them the link, right? After registering, they get the link for Discord server, right?
Yes, yes. Also, the link for the Discord server is in the description. So if you don't have a link, you can get this from the description.
And even then, if you have any problem, you can mention your queries in the server and we will try to help answer your queries or help you get familiar with Discord. Thanks.
It is good if you are using the same email ID for both the things, but yeah, like I guess you should keep it the same one. For the particular stages, we are closing all the stages on 25th January. So it will be after the program closes. On 19th, we are providing you a 5-day window where you can access all the stages and you can see what all things were covered and how you can go through all the things by yourself. So you don't need to worry after the stage close, as the stages will be closing after the program itself.
Shubham, there is not as such, I guess, timing, but I guess preferably in the morning we will update the content. I mean, we will make an announcement on the Discord server where you can, go through the content. So I guess stay connected on the Discord server for that, and preferably the morning. Harsh, you want to go for that?
Yeah, for the content part, there is a combination of both of these things. Like some of the content is in the like documentation format, and some of the content is in the video format. For example, taking a topic which requires much more attention or your much more time, we have included some videos for that, so that you can go through those videos and you can get more info about that and get yourself familiar with that topic. So it is a combination of both.
Yeah. I don't think that you would need more than an hour to go through the content and complete quizzes if there are. We have designed the course in a way that you can manage your college work as well. And some of the students are in school, so yeah, school work as well. And also you can enjoy New Year's and Christmas. So we have designed the course thinking that as well. Yes,
Yes, it is
absolutely.
totally free.
We are not charging anything for literally anything. So you do not have to worry about. Gaurav, do not worry about GitHub. We will be having a session tomorrow on GitHub where you can learn everything about it, from creating the account to how to submit your projects, your not quizzes, but projects and everything that is related, and how to access the content. So do not worry about GitHub. If you are a beginner, if you do not know anything about it, do not worry about it. We will be covering everything in the session tomorrow. Harsh, you want to go ahead for that?
So for the content, we have tried to keep it beginner friendly. But if you want to get more knowledge, there are some intermediate things as well. So what you can do is to improve your knowledge is that if you want to go further in the front end development or the web development field, so you can start working on some of the projects which are not related to the program. So let me tell you how these things will help you. So once you are starting with any of the project, you will be facing many things, many difficulties working on that project. And to solve those difficulties, you will be going through content which is not a part of this program. So you will be learning much more things after working on these projects. So you can enhance your skill apart from the content which we have provided. And if you want to keep your knowledge to the basics and the intermediate level, just go through the content which we are providing you, because the content is in a way like it has all the essential things which are mostly used when you are developing a website or working on some front end or back end stuff. So yeah.
Adding on to that, what Harsh said is we will also be providing an optional resource for people who want to, go very to an advanced level. So you do not have to worry about that. But that will be totally unmarked. We will not be accounting that in the course for any prizes or anything. And other than that, we will have speaker sessions from the industry. So they will also be like talking about all the things that happen in the industry. So I guess that is definitely a level up from the basic. Thanks, Ashish.
Yeah, for the platforms which you need to use this, you don't need to worry about that. We'll be mentioning all of this in the content. So basically, if you want much more info about that, for creating a website, you can download VS Code or Visual Studio Code. It is totally free. So it is one of those software in which you can do each and everything related to coding. So if you like want to start a bit early, you can download it and you can watch some videos related to that on YouTube, like how can you start with HTML development in VS Code and things like that. Devang, you don't need to worry if you don't know how to use Skillenza, because like it is not a bit of a rocket science using Skillenza. Let me show you this practically. So I am assuming that you have already registered for this on the link which we have provided in the description. So once you are clicking, or you are after registering the on the platform, you will be loaded with this screen. So what this screen is having is the stages, like how the program will be going through the time, or through these 30 days. Now next thing, as you can see that here, kickoff call. When the kickoff call has started, the timer has stopped and the dates are mentioned here. Now for the same thing will be happening for day by day stages which we have created, and for the HTML and the project, the same thing will be happening. So you will be getting a stage similar to this, which we'll be creating, and it will be having all the things related to the quiz. So what you can do is you can click on that stage and you can go through the questions or the quiz related. You don't need to fill your things like mail and name on that, because it is already taken from your profile. So you can directly go through the questions, you can answer the questions and submit the quiz. For the projects, we will be providing you the basic thing like what all things you need to include in your project and how you need to submit your projects. We'll be discussing all these things in the later sessions, or we'll be telling you about all these things later. So you don't need to worry about any of the aspect of the how you can use Skillenza or about the program.
And even then, if you feel that you are stuck somewhere, again, as I mentioned earlier, 1,000 times, that the Scott server is always there and you can leave your doubt, you can leave your query or the place where you're stuck. We will try our best to help you out. So some of the projects are already been are being designated. So it's like we will be giving you a theme, and you will have to work on the projects the way we are telling you, like to incorporate some of the topics, some of the knowledge that we want you to incorporate. So some of them are going to be that, and the other ones maybe are gonna be something that you can be creative about. Other than this, no matter if the projects are something of your choice or not, you can always create or build something of yours after completing the course.
We'll update about this tomorrow morning. So you'll be getting an announcement in the Discord server regarding this.
Ritik, we have not updated much of the quizzes or anything yet. The course itself hasn't started yet, so no, you do not have to submit any solution. Do not worry about that. We will be starting. We will be kicking off the course tomorrow by giving you an introduction to for GitHub. For those of you who knows GitHub very well, you can just watch it to recap your memory. And for those of you who are beginners, who are absolute beginners, it will be very helpful for you. So no, you do not have to do anything after you watch this session. You just have to wait for tomorrow's session.
So basically, what Azure points are, you will be getting some credits related to Azure. So those of you who don't know what Azure is, it is similar to Google Cloud and like AWS or Amazon Web Services. So what you can do over there is you can host your website, you can do host your notebooks, or do plenty of things like making your database over there in the cloud. So what you require for doing all those things is you require Azure credits, or like you require your credit card to be added to your account. So if you are using any of the Azure service or any of the cloud service, some deduction is made from your card or from the points which you are having. So we'll be providing you with these points so you can use these to host your project or host your database or other things on the cloud itself.
And if you do not understand what hosting is, it's completely fine. You're gonna get familiar with it throughout the course. Bharat, as we said, there is no class. This is why we, created the content to be as readable, so that you can hop over and read. And some of them are recorded videos, so that you do not have to attend the session live, right? So it's completely fine. We have taken that view in mind as well. And yeah, Harsh, you want to add something to that?
Now that's totally fine.
Okay. First of all, you will be the web developer. That is the most popular perk. And other than that, we are having exciting prizes for you guys. I mean, internships. Guys, I know the struggle. Like to go there and find the internship and then apply and then get a reply. That's insane amount of work. We will be giving you a very, very good opportunity. So I guess that is like these two perks are like something. And then other than that, there are other prizes as well, with backpacks, hack packs, as your points. So yeah, but most importantly, you will be learning a new skill. There will be a combination of both. We will be covering both of them. And which language, Harsh, you want to go for that? Although we mentioned what everything that we are going to cover, from HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, Firebase. So these are the different technologies that we are using.
Yeah, so for the backend, we'll be preferring Node as we are teaching JavaScript. So it is not possible for us to go with the Flask or with the Django thing. We can have it in something similar later on after this program. So for now on, we are preferring Node.
No, this is for everyone, from school students to college students to full-time employees, everyone. If you feel like you want to learn a new skill, we are completely open for you. Yes, definitely, Aryan. You are eligible if you perform very well in the course and if you feel like that your submissions are, I mean, if you have really worked hard, then yes, definitely, you are eligible. I'll
Yes,
go ahead with
Ananda.
that.
Yeah. So the swags will be provided to the top performers, and for being eligible for the swag, you have to complete all the project quizzes and the final project. So we'll be picking some of the people out according to the progress and according to the projects which they have made. And yeah, this is all about the project part, I guess, or the swag part. Certificates will be by DSC. Let me tell you, like Google has nothing to do with this program. We, a group of DSC leads, are handing or like working on this program for many of the DSC chapters and for the people who are from college or from a school. So the certificates will be given by DSC itself, like Developer Student Club in collaboration with Skillenza. Ritesh, I just mentioned that this program is by developer student clubs in collaboration with Skillenza. So it has nothing to do with like Google earlier, like Google had 30 days of Google Cloud Platform program. So it is not like that. It is by developer student clubs in collaboration with Skillenza. It is a surprise. You will be knowing this once you get this.
Guys, do not worry about that. We haven't reached that point yet. So let's just focus on learning for now. But hint, hint, we don't know. Oh, that is a DSC question. Well, you can contact the DSC chapter at your campus where you study in your university. I mean, if you are in school, then I'm sorry that you cannot join the DSC yet. But once you transition to college, or if you're already in college, then you can contact your DSC chapter. And I'm sure they will have formalities that you would have to fill out. And that's how you can join DSC.
Yes, you can contact anyone or any of the DSC leads in the Discord server. You can also have a talk with the mentors or the core team members using the voice channel in the Discord server.
And we are gonna have doubt session every day. Voice call. We will be having a voice call every day at a particular time where you can ask any questions, any help that you feel like that you need. Yes, Aryan. If you complete all the projects and quizzes and we feel like your effort was genuine, then definitely you are eligible for Certificate of Excellence.
The quizzes will be having a deadline attached with them, so you have to complete the quizzes before that deadline to be eligible for the swags.
So
Want to take this?
we will be examining every submission. we will know your progress since we will be having doubt session. We will be interacting with some of you maybe personally, and we will be tracking your progress all together. So no, it doesn't depend on you being a pro. We are looking for people who are starting from beginning and have gotten to a point where they are actually, doing something. So this is something that I guess we are looking for in a winner. So, Swaroop, no, you do not have to hesitate about anything. If you are a beginner or if you're whatever you call noobs, do not worry about it. You will have a proper shot at winning. That's what we promise. No, we're not covering React, Angular, and Vue since, I mean, this course is 30 days, guys. What else do you want us to fit in it? But you know what? You can explore these technologies by yourself after you complete the course. You will have this, foundation that you can be very comfortable in doing anything that you would want to explore after this. And if you need help with like how to get started in React, Angular, we would be very happy to help, like giving you resources and stuff like that.
I
So I
guess all
guess,
the
yeah,
yeah.
I guess all of the questions are complete. And shall we move on to the next one? Okay, so guys, I hope that we answered all your queries and that you are as excited as we are to start this journey together. And I wish you very, very best of luck. And developer student clubs and Skillenza wish you happy learning. So take the best out of this opportunity, stay motivated, stay inspired. Please complete this program. And yeah, I hope you have a good day.
Happy learning, everyone.
Happy learning.